Everybody, welcome back to my channel, and my name is Lucy Gushard. So today I'm here to talk about the big question that everybody has been asking me about. And you want to guess what this question is? If you can guess, leave a comment down below. Well, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell button so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs up. And share. Sharing is caring, so you want to share this video. So let's get to the big question. I'm going to be looking down because I've noted everything down here on my laptop. So I'll be looking down from time to time so I can read to you all. What do I do to grow longer hair and natural hair? It is very simple. I'm going to give you 5 tips on how I grow my natural hair. And the first tip is you want to decrease manipulation. What do I mean by decreasing manipulation? We worry our hair too much. We worry our hair too much. Every minute we combing our hair, every minute we brushing, every second we doing this to the hair doesn't get time to breathe. You braiding your hair every week, changing hairstyles, you know, every week braiding your hair. It's too much for the hair. The hair can't take it. Even sometimes we human beings, we get tired. So what makes you think your hair doesn't get tired too? Your hair needs rest. So you want to avoid braiding your hair every day or every week, combing your hair every few seconds, doing so much to your hair. Like it's really not healthy for your hair. You break your hair when you do stuff like that. So let your hair breathe. Don't worry your hair if it doesn't need to be worried at all. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So let's get to my next tip, number 2. You want to keep your hair hydrated. And what do I mean by keeping your hair hydrated? Our hair needs hydration. It needs water. And that's what I meant when I said you want to keep your hair hydrated. You always want to make sure before you do anything to your hair is wet. Your hair is wet before you start combing your hair, and then before you start brushing your hair. Whatever you do to your hair, make sure before you start it, your hair is wet. It has water in your hair. Tip number 3. You always want to seal in the moisture. Seal in the moisture. The moment you apply water into your hair is moisturized. It's no longer dry at that moment. But if you avoid sealing it, or sealing the water in your hair goes back to dryness. It dries back. It's like you put clothes in a washing machine and you put it in the dryer, and it all dries off. It doesn't have any more water or moisture in it. So you always want to make sure you seal in the moisture in your hair. And by doing so, you want to apply shea butter or hair grease or shea butter. And this is really good to seal in moisture. So many people also ask me, what kind of hair grease do you use for your hair? I use hair grease with Indian hemp in it, and the one I basically use is called Blue Magic. It is really good. You can Google it, or you can get it at the beauty supply stores. If you're in Ghana and you're watching me, you can use Jeba. Jeba is really good. It has Indian hemp in it. I used to use it when I was in Ghana, but I don't get it here in America, so I use Blue Magic, which also has Indian hemp in it. And Indian hemp is really good for hair growth. So I always want to make sure every hair grease that I get, it has Indian hemp in it. Okay, so I hope I've made myself clear. Number 4, you want to reduce the use of heat in your hair. Excess heat dries up your hair. It makes your hair very weak and it also breaks your hair. So you always want to avoid excess heat. And what do I mean by heat in your hair? Blow drying, curling wands, hair straighteners, putting, like, you mean all those things. It's not good for your hair. You want to avoid using too much of it. You can do it once in a while, but doing it every day or every 2 days, it's not good for your hair. You happen to make your hair very weak and it causes breakage. So you always want to reduce excessive heat in your hair. You also, and the fifth one that I want to talk about is you always want to handle your hair with care. What do I mean by handling your hair with care? You don't have to rush when you're doing your hair or do it very roughly or harshly. You want to take your time and treat the hair like you're treating a brand new baby, like you're handling a brand new baby. Don't just pick a comb and just comb anyhow or brush your hair anyhow. You want to carefully do this, because when you do it with harshness, you end up breaking your hair or losing so much hair. It also weakens your edges, and so you want to avoid something like that. You want to make sure that you handle your hair like you're handling a brand new baby. Okay, let's talk about the oils that I put in my hair for hair growth, because I know you all will be asking me, and basically many people have been asking me, and so I still want to talk about it here. Okay, number one oil I use for my hair is castor oil. It's really good. Castor oil is very good. It's very thick. It also helps to lock in the moisture in your hair. It also helps to thicken your hair. It helps your hair to grow and makes it very thick. And I also love to use tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is very good for dandruff and itchy scalp. So if you have this kind of problem, you want to get tea tree oil as soon as possible. It's very good. It has kind of like a mint feeling when you put it in your scalp or in your hair. It's really good. It's really good. I also love to use coconut oil. Coconut oil has essential nutrients for hair growth, so you always want to get coconut oil. If you can't get all these things, you can get coconut oil. These are my 3 basic oils that I use, my 3 primary oils that I use for my hair. I don't use anything else aside the hair grease or the shea butter. I use these 3 oils: coconut oil, tea tree oil, and black castor oil. That's what I use for my hair. So I hope you all enjoyed these tips that I gave you, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave your comment down below if you have any questions, or if you have anything to talk about, or anything you want me to talk about. Leave it in a comment down below, and I'll gladly do that for you. After all, I created this channel for you all, so you wanna ask me any questions that you want. Mansa. Hey, that's my favorite song. Don't mind me, it's all fun. All work and no play makes Lucy a dull girl, so I love to have fun. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and also click the bell button so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And I hope you all enjoyed this tips that I gave you, and I hope it helps you. And be mindful, whatever works for me might not work for you, because we all have different hair, but I'm 99% sure it's gonna work for you, because it is all natural. And so yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. Try it and let me know, and see you all next time in my next video. Bye.